Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, folks.
So, Shuti Gatwa
Yeah.
is the new 14th Doctor.
Yes.
And they announced it when I was friggin' sleeping, and nobody knew this was going to happen because they supposedly the press got it, and they were going to leak it, I guess, the next day. So they decided, fuck it, let's do it at the BAFTAs.
Yeah.
And him, Shuti Gawa and Gatwa and Russell T Davis leaked it on the BAFTA, right? On the red carpet, whatever.
And apparently he knew all the way back around
February.
January, February, or December.
February.
So yeah.
He said that someone was going to win the audition, and then he came in and he just stole.
And he was like the last person, and they just gave it to him like that.
He stole
because he's from Sex Ed. There's a series called Sex Ed.
Sex Education
that he's on. Yeah.
So people were confused because here's the thing, right? It's a Sunday, right? I work on Sundays. There was nothing I could do.
Yeah.
To do the Real Whovians cast, it was impossible. I had to work. I couldn't even be late, right? I couldn't even be like, oh shit, I gotta go. No. I did a quick video on it.
So at least on an up note, K9 was spared.
Yes. Well, no. I wasn't mad.
I know.
That was a different story. No.
That was a different story.
Okay, so the way I watched, first of all, my girlfriend knew about it before I was sleeping. So I saw him talking, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's see. I have nothing bad about him at all.
Me neither.
I don't know anything about him. But here's the thing: the Doctor's man again, so I'm freaking happy about that. I'm sorry.
I said they were going to have to do this due to every
right.
And 2-1.
Look, it's not that the Doctor will be bad as a female. It's just I felt that.
To me.
Maybe
they
it was
can
too
be
soon.
Male, female. I don't care either. But
he needs to be male for a while, for a long time. I think. So I was happy with it, but I couldn't. I only literally had minutes to do a video and then run out the door, honestly. And I was very upset because I kind of planned like, all right, when this happens, we're gonna come back. Oh shit, but it wasn't supposed to happen that day. And it was Mother's Day, right? So I was mixed emotions already. So, and then I couldn't do it today because I worked today all day. So I didn't even eat dinner. I came home because there was two things I wanted to talk about. Shuti Gatwa, the 14th Doctor, and Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness, because I had pissed off about that movie. So, and again, this is not going to be long because again, I don't have time. But I promised. So, what is your take on it? Him? Have you seen anything he's been?
Okay. No, I haven't seen anything he's been, but I think it would be a great take. I will say this one much. I wonder if it has to do a little bit with the Ruth Doctor, though. At the fact that they picked him. I hate saying this, but it has some.
Here's the thing. Colin Baker said that the next Doctor was going to be a black male, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried because the whole point is that remember how I said I really don't want them to have a wheel in the background.
Yeah.
And say black, Asian.
Yeah.
Like that you're just auditioning for blacks and then Asians and then like you're not giving anybody a chance. It's just you want this specific type of race. And I just hope it didn't go down like that. And it just because we've heard that they said it many times that the next Doctor was going to be a black male. Not that it was going to be a black African American. It was going to be from the UK, so black male, right? So I was saying like how we've heard this a lot. That so much that is possibly true. And the thing I said was, okay, so then what's the next Doctor if that going to be Asian? I mean, like it shouldn't be that way. It should be.
No, it shouldn't.
BBC.
Because I was watching.
I'm saying if it went down, I want to correct myself.
Yeah.
If everybody auditioned for the part of every race, that's fine, right? Maybe just.
But it has to be their talent that. In other words, what you're saying, it has to be their talent that got them, and the whole issue.
I got to tell you, people that
not that's just
people that are not Doctor Who fans heard about this and know of him, and he's that popular. He's that.
Yeah.
So I never heard of him, but people know of him that not Doctor Who fans, not Whovians. People will talk to me in the street about it, and I'm like, "Oh, you watch stuff he's in? Oh, okay. Well, I watch it too. Like I want to. I was just like Jodie Whittaker that time. We researched a little bit, right? So listen, congratulations.
Congrats to him. Yes.
You know what? And the way he talked about it, he knows what it is. He
And what they
respects
said
it.
was, and what this one other what this other channel I listened to watch is, they said when this guy, the first time when it debuted, I shouldn't say the first time, but when it returned, the guy was, I think they said 11 or 12 years old. So he actually grew up with the new
Watching
show.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
because this guy is 29, but when he officially starts in a way, he'll be 30. He'll be like the second. He'll either be the second or third.
He won't. Matt Smith was the youngest.
Yeah. Yeah. They said he'll be like the second or third individual who.
But he's filming now.
Yeah.
So he's 30 now?
No. When he debuts, basically, he'll be 30. Okay. But they said he's like the second or third guy who was in his 20s, because we had Peter Davison. He was in his 20s when he debuted, and we got, like you said, Matt Smith in his.
So he's a third one.
Yeah.
Listen, congratulations, and you know what? He knows, he respects it. He respects the show. He respects, the privilege, the honor with it. And Russell T Davies is going to guide him. And yes, Russell T Davies is going to watch everything.
And thank God we've got a vet. I'm going to call RTD a veteran of TV, because what was so great about him and Moffat's era is the fact that they set it up. If you think about it in a way, you could actually take each of their episodes and break them up in a certain way to where it was almost set up like the old cliffhanger original series. Yes. They always knew right the minute to where to cut it, and then But
also too, like Russell T Davies is not going to drop the show. It's like he's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm very excited, and I'm in the midst. I was changing the artwork for the Doctor Who pages that we have. I mean, maybe it's a little prematurely because she's still the Doctor. I was kind of up in the air about that. Should I keep it till her last special and then change it? We'll see. I mean, I did make a whole collage with all of them in it. Of course, I included Joe Warren, of course, and again, I just put her in that spot. That's not necessarily where she falls in, but I wanted the classic Doctors to be by themselves, and John Hurt right after the 8th, right? It could turn out to be that maybe there was something that happened when David Tennant was refusing to go back to Earth, like he didn't want to go for his final adventure, that maybe he did die, regenerated, the Time Lords put it back. Maybe it was during Matt Smith after Angels Take Manhattan. He was miserable with the Ponds. He got killed, regenerated, and the Time Lords restored him back. And with the memory worm, he don't remember. Or it could be, it could be anywhere.
What we've been thinking is between Pertwee, between.
And I don't want it to be. Between 2 and 3, because it would ruin the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I feel that if they did it like after Tennant, like it would make more sense, because she was never supposed to exist, and they know with the knowledge of the future that kind of implanted her. Like I feel John Hurt was implanted too. Like it was always going to be the 8th.
Like I've also said, I also felt that she was a plant by Rassilon in order for the whole Timeless Child, which was pretty much a lie. So Rassilon could retake Gallifrey, and she was part of that boy.
So now, I mean, again, we don't know anything about the companions, but he's going to be this is going to be difficult, because here's the thing now. You have to be running into a problem that he can't travel to the past.
Yeah.
Because he's a black male. So he can't go too far in the past where they're going to think. I'm not trying to say this.
I know exactly what you're saying.
But there's no way.
That was the same thing that was crossing my mind when they.
What I'm saying is there's no way
in the past they're
going to take him seriously if he goes into the time of the slaves
Yeah.
no one's going to listen to him,
No.
right? So it's going to have to be in the future constantly, not
Mm-hmm.
like they have to totally avoid that. They can't even, and I don't want them to do that. I don't want them
Yeah.
to go there because then it's going to be like now he's going to be, because he's an alien. He's not,
Yeah.
right? You
Well,
can't
yeah,
get mixed
no,
up in that
yeah, because
shit.
that's
It's like, I don't want him to be offended and then if they treat
yeah,
him like whatever, right? And he's an alien. So it's shaky grounds that he could travel into the past that way where they'll
yeah.
listen to him.
They could possibly go as far as I'm going to say maybe the 60s, but that's as far as he could possibly go. But
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that I'm gonna think that he's a 1 year doctor.
oh, I'm hoping not. I'm hoping not.
It might be.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's definite. It could be though, because he's so popular, right? That he could get roles right away.
because
I mean,
he's already filming a lot of things right now too, along with
okay.
Doctor Who. So
So we'll see. But maybe he is more than a 1 year. But they're young kids. I mean, maybe hopefully he is 3 years, right? And
yeah,
out. But we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be that way. Why would it, if it was in the past? Why does it have to be now? It could be different, right?
yeah,
We'll see. But we wish him the best of luck.
yes,
I'm going to be rooting for him, and because nobody wants a doctor to fail, really.
no,
And I'm
no.
confident it's not like Chibnall's doing it. Chibnall sucks.
And if you think
I'm
about
like,
it, this is BBC's flagship to the U.S. So,
right. I mean, I think Russell Davis it's in good hands, and we wish him the best of luck. And that's it. Short and sweet. Did more than 5 minutes, but you know what? We had to say what we had to say. So
yep.
good luck, Shuti Gatwa. There you go. All right. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.